Are you 21 and older and have a valid Texas driver's license? Those are the main requirements needed to help a child in foster care in our community through the CASA nonprofit organization. I want to welcome back President and CEO Dr. Angie White and Leticia Hernandez with Child Advocates San Antonio, or CASA. Thank you, ladies, for being here. What a great reminder for our audience of what you all do. So with that said, Dr. White, how does this work? How can someone be involved with CASA, and what is it exactly?
Okay, so CASA are court-appointed special advocates, and we are Child Advocates San Antonio, so we have two names. And what we do is serve children that have been brought into the foster system if they've suffered from abuse and neglect and are now in the court system. So our volunteers will work alongside that child to make sure the children have everything they need and their voices are actually heard in a courtroom for what their wishes and desires are.
Absolutely. What a difficult thing to go through. First abuse, and now you're, probably they're a little scared. So having an advocate there for them can really help that process. Leticia, why is it necessary to have CASA in Bexar County, not just San Antonio?
So we know that child is an epidemic issue nationwide, right? More so right here in Bexar County. Our kids have to navigate the court system, but also foster care alone. And oftentimes an adult who's there and present is it makes the entire difference for this family and for the child.
Absolutely. Are there ever cases where you can possibly adopt the child, or is that just a separate topic?
We try not to have our volunteers do that. We want our volunteers to not have bias about children going back to family when it's possible.
Okay.
So we try and keep that line very clear.
Okay.
But there's no doubt they make a huge difference, and it's a joyous thing to do. It sounds so hard, I know, but it's such a joy when you can advocate for a child.
I cannot even imagine how they feel too, just safe. Safety is like the main thing that they need. And tell me more about that requirement to become a volunteer, because you guys need volunteers. It's unfortunate to know that in Bexar County there's a lot of these cases.
Absolutely. So we know nationwide our volunteerism has gone down significantly, more so right here in Bexar County. But everyone watching us today, if they have that passion, if they have that desire to make a difference in the life of a child, you're able to not just build a connection and build trust with that child, but also get to go to court, which I was a CASA volunteer and I love that component. You get to sit right there next to the caseworkers, next to the attorneys, next to everyone that's there for the child, so that we can look at the best interest for them and their families.
And so those requirements are 21 and older, valid driver's license, Texas. There's a couple other things.
Yes, and pass a CPS and fingerprint background check. Everything else we train you on, which is completely free. There is no cost for you to go through our program.
Really, all you need is time.
Time
And
dedication.
And a loving heart. So, Dr. White, what do people need to do right now if they are interested? How do they just give you a call, or do they need to apply online?
We have an information session tonight.
Oh, great.
So lovely snacky snacks.
I love snacky snacks.
I love snacky snacks. So that's tonight at 7 o'clock?
At 6:30.
6:30, okay, at our office.
Yeah, at our office.
And other than that, I mean, that's short notice. CASA-SATX, and have a look at the website, sign up for an information session, and just see what we do. It really does. I was an advocate too, and it really does make a difference in the children that we serve and their families.
You two are making a difference by spreading the word. So thank you so much for being here with us today, and I hope you get a lot of calls. Hopefully some visitors tonight too.
Yeah,
I hope so.
I look forward to it.
All right, well, stay with us here on Great Days.
Thank you.
Absolutely.